Good morning. It is Saturday, January 18th, I believe. I just wanted to kind of weigh in a little bit on this TikTok thing. My content is not monetized, but I have used this platform to promote and market my art enrichment classes and my merchandise that I create. I'm Kitryn Marie. I do reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I am an artist, a writer, a speaker, a life and a business coach. I studied life coaching and business coaching for 2 years, between 2014 and 2016, to help me better speak, help me better clarify perception and perspective when I am teaching how to put a vision board together, as I am teaching my acrylic painting lessons, even as I am promoting and explaining why I've put my line of merchandise together. We each have an individual core of creativity, and how we have chosen this app versus the other apps, it's because this app makes it easier to market, easier to speak to the masses as if everybody is a true friend, and as if anybody would be like right in front of us. I always say, if you come to my house, I'm going to welcome you and I'm going to offer you a cup of coffee. Are you hungry? Did you eat? I made this, that, or the other. Are you hungry? Let me give this to you. This is the type of community this platform has offered us. Some of it has been judgmental. Some of it has been very critical from those who do not understand what real creativity looks like. It takes a lot to be authentic. It takes a lot to be vulnerable. It takes a lot to be able to kind of put yourself out there. Now, it did help when I went to college. I did study journalism and communication, so I had a little bit of that background behind me. But as a life coach, somebody who studied a little bit of psychology, I say I'm not a doctor, not a psychologist, not a psychologist. The effect, the ripple effect, and the trickle-down effect that will occur without having this app will leave most people with the same psychological abuse that came mentally with when COVID was impended on us, when we were told we weren't allowed to do our jobs, stay put. They forced us to go online to learn how to create an income. And now that so many, 150 million, if to be standard correct, will now lose their income. So as the average person, like I said, my content has never been monetized. I don't really partner with anybody. I don't believe in affiliate marketing. I don't believe in teaching the course. I teach classes to better your life. But what I don't understand is these Congress people who have bought stock in Meta, and they feel the propaganda that is being used. So they say, where will these 150 million people who have earned an income of $100,000 or more, how are they expected to go get a regular job now, not being able to utilize their creativity? There's a great injustice here, and the psychological grief that will come from that loss will have a greater impact on the economy, because these people who will no longer be making this type of money, how are they to afford their housing, afford their cars, afford their kids' daycare or school, or to put food on the table? It kind of goes back to, with all of these disasters, whether it be in North Carolina or whether it be in LA with the fires, the ripple effect, the landscapers that can't do their job, the daycares that are not open, or the babysitters who will lose an income because the families have been impacted. So there is a great resemblance with TikTok shutting down, not allowing these creators to develop, you know, the ability to have the ability to create this great income. You know, if you took all those stocks away from all of these Congress people, and if they didn't have things to pad their income, where everything is basically they have publicists, they have people who speak on their narrative, on what they are trying to push. You know, they have lawyers. They have people to do all these things for them where they just go in and they follow a script. Now, with creative content, being a creator, oftentimes there is no script. We go off of whatever is happening in our life at the moment where other people can relate to, where if you're creating this community and you are attaching people through how you align, us that are actually working, trying to strive to have a basic income, like myself, promoting my art classes, promoting my line of merchandise, it doesn't seem fair. There is a great, what's the word I'm looking for? Imbalance between how our incomes are justified. So if you take all of those specialty things away from Congress, if we take away all of their teams, they don't have an income. Now, I'm not one to get on a platform and say, you know, go harass whomever, because they, in the long run, will have to suffer from this ripple effect, because whatever their district is or whoever they are representing in their area, they will see a great decline in dining out, in e-commerce, in shopping, in the way people are buying their groceries. With having this platform, it allows people to create an income where it boosts the economy, and in an economy that absolutely sucks. You know, I work outside of my creative endeavor. I work in food and beverage, and I have seen the restaurant industry take a severe hit over the last 4 years. Without this app, or without the people that are affording, you know, Uber Eats or DoorDash, or being able to go out, the restaurant industry will completely plummet. And those of us that are hands-on in that industry, there will no longer be a job for us to go to outside of that. So I think everybody needs to understand the grief and the loss and the emotional turmoil that people will be suffering from the psychological abuse, because that's what it is. You're being told you cannot do your income. You are being told it no longer applies, when these people who are saying this are the ones that forced us all to go online to create an income to begin with. But if you are in the St. Louis, Missouri area and you would like to take any of my enrichment classes, you know, by all means, you know, reach out, Kitryn_Marie at yahoo.com. There is a much bigger impact that will come. We are already a nation that is suffering from grief, from all the losses, and from all the things that we have been told we cannot do. And if we think about this, we have seen this narrative when it came to Congress pushing the triple X's, so stocks could be boosted to line their pockets. But if you want to learn more about who I am, just Google my name, Kitryn Marie. I'm all about on the internet. But anyway, take care. Fate turns on a dime. You decide what side of fate you want to be on. I can't even talk. I'm so frustrated this morning. Take care. See you soon. Bye.